Hi, I'm Annette Richmond. Thanks for joining me for this episode. Today, I want to talk about something that comes up constantly when I speak to teams, actually, with a lot of consultants too. It's the way most organizations think about video, and more specifically, the old way versus the new way of doing video. Because a lot of businesses are still doing it the old way, and it's costing them not just in visibility, but in trust, connection, and reach. So let's dive in. The old way looks like this. You hire a video or marketing agency. They come in, they plan, they send a crew in to record, and then back to the agency to edit. You get a polished studio quality video, sometimes one, sometimes a series, and it looks great, very professional. The branding is consistent, it's very corporate. And then it goes out maybe once a month, maybe a few times a year. Now, not long ago, I was chatting with a real estate agent, somebody I know from a local networking group. Of course, I've been encouraging her to do video to showcase the properties that she's selling. And yes, she resists because she hates being on camera. Besides, her company produces monthly videos for agents to share. It's polished and branded to the real estate company. It checks the video box for the company and the agents. But here's what I know about people. And as a home buyer myself, the video that actually engages potential buyers is the agent recording while walking through the property. The videos that show the lovely beach nearby or the trendy restaurant road downtown. Those are the videos that help the buyer feel what it would like to live there. The polished firm video says, here is our brand. The authentic video says, here is your potential life waiting for you. And that's the one that sells the property. And this isn't just for real estate. Think about a consulting company, a law firm, or your professional services firm. Nobody wants to sit through a 5-minute corporate video talking about your services, not even your mother or your best friend. What people want is to hear from a real person, someone who knows the work, someone who can explain in 2 minutes or less what they're seeing in the industry, how they work with clients, answering one of the many questions that they get asked every single week. It's likely someone who can do that works at your company right now. When it comes to video, the data doesn't lie. Let me give you a few numbers from Wiseall's 2026 State of Video Marketing Report because they tell an interesting story. 91% of businesses now use video. 93% of marketers say it's an essential part of their strategy. Now, the 24% of the businesses that don't use video say that it's just too expensive. The idea that it's too expensive, well, that's for those who think about video the old way, hiring an agency every time they want to put a video out. If your only model for video is fancy, outsourced production, yes, that gets expensive fast. For the most part, even reluctant businesses are starting to see the value. 67% that didn't use video last year plan to start using it in 2026. So this conversation is happening. The question is whether you want to be ahead of it or just catching up. So what is the new way? Well, the new way is bringing video in-house, training your team not to be video influencers or to perform on camera, to be themselves, but showing up consistently on camera in short videos, talking about what they already know. And here's what changes. When you do that, your people become visible. It becomes about who they are and not about your company logo. The people, the ones your clients will actually work with. When it comes to social media, their networks will increase your reach. That's what's often referred to as employee advocacy. On LinkedIn, for example, employee networks are, on average, 10 times larger than a company's corporate social following, according to LinkedIn's official employee advocacy guide. And the bonus is you get different voices, different perspectives, more human in your marketing. Go look at your company website right now. If you have posed photos of your team or worse, stock photos of people in conference rooms who don't even work there, you already know what I mean. Boring and fake. Video can fix that fast, not with a production crew or big financial investment, with your people. Then comes the what do we even say problem. This is where most people, the people who make up teams get stuck. It's one of the most common things that I hear. We don't know what to say. Now, that's not a creativity problem. That's a content construction problem. The key is to develop content pillars, things that your company actually wants to be known for. Then develop subtopics or topic clusters underneath each pillar. Your team is no longer having to invent ideas every week. They're simply rotating through the expertise they and your business already have. And that's the difference between random content and content strategy. And then you can begin mapping your content to where your potential buyers are in the decision-making process. Now, that's a topic for another day. Before we go, let's put it all together. The old way treats video like a studio production. Planning, the crew coming in to record, back to the agency to edit. Not often because it's frightfully expensive. More corporate than human. The new way treats video like communication. The studio is a phone, a wireless lavalier, and maybe a light. Consistent and human. Created by the people who know the work, talking to the people who need it. Your team already has the expertise. They already have the stories. They already have answers to the questions your clients are Googling. They just need a system and the confidence to use it. Thanks again for joining me today. I hope you found this episode helpful. If you did, please share it with a friend. I bet they'll thank you, and I'll see you next time.